Hi Virgo, this is your August 15th through August 21st weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly reading. So I'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Two of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the King of Wands and the Hermit, and we also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or perhaps even another Virgo or any zodiac sign. This is a very specific reading, Virgo. I got to be honest with you. I got to be straightforward with you. If you are currently experiencing some kind of a heartbreak, or if you're still almost done, if you're still healing from a breakup or a divorce or some other bad negative event that happened to you, then that's your story right here, right? Because that's what we have here with the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, the very first cards on the left, right? The Five of Pentacles is a card of somebody feeling miserable, feeling left out in the cold, and the Three of Swords is a card of a heartbreak. It's a card of a devastation. It's that's the way you're feeling right now. You're brokenhearted over something. It could have been over a failed relationship or marriage or some other unfortunate event, right? Then the good news is that when this person enters your life, they will help you finish that healing process. They will restore your faith in love. They will restore your faith in people. And at some point down the road, I see the two of you committing to each other, like really seriously committing to each other, right? So we got with the King of Wands right there in the middle of the potential outcome. That's the person entering your life. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, this is somebody who is passionate, fiery. They could be a leader. They could be somebody who's got the initiative going all the time. If this is somebody you work with, by the way, it could be your colleague. Because we also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of work, business, and finances. So for some of you, this is somebody you work with. Or perhaps you're about to start a new job and you'll be meeting that person there. Or they may start at your company and that would be the person. But, you know, they could already be there. If it's not somebody you work with, then the Eight of Pentacles is a card of dedication. This person will put time, effort, whatever is necessary into this connection. They'll work on it. They'll put effort into it. They'll work on themselves if they have to, right? But that's pretty much them committing to it, right? So the Six of Swords we have right next to the Five of Pentacles is a card of an improvement. This is a card of a rough patch being over. It's a card of things getting better. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calm waters. And I think all of this is at least partially because of this King of Wands. They will help you finish that healing process. And they will show you love. Speaking of love, the next card I came out is the Ace of Cups, and it's clarified by the Two of Cups. That's a beautiful combo, right? Because the Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. And the Two of Cups is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of two people seeing eye to eye. Two people feeling the same way towards one another. Both people are on the same page in that Two of Cups, right? And we're back to the potential outcome. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the King of Wands and the Hermit. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a commitment or marriage. Very solid, very grounded, probably the way you envision it, because there's multiple commitment and marriage cards in the tarot deck, and this one is in Ten of Pentacles, right? Pentacles, earth sign indicator. So I don't want to say this person is going to be a doormat, no, but at the same time, they will be very helpful. They'll be very supportive. They understand how you want things done, right? And at the same time, the Ten of Pentacles is a very solid, very stable, financially abundant type of deal, long-term type of a deal. This is when people buy real estate together. They grow old together, right? The Hermit right next to the deck, that would be you, Virgo. That's your major arcana card, and it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, especially your major arcana card. So, and the King of Wands is, we already talked about that. That's your person. So, yeah. An interesting story. This is a journey. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know exactly how long it'll take. before what we have in the potential will play out. But to be honest with you, also with cards like that in the potential, it's not really a potential, right? Because we got you in the potential. So it's in some ways going to be up to you, Virgo, what you want to do here. But yeah, I'm not even going to do an extended for you because that would be a waste of time. I can definitely see the two of you committing, but again, I don't know how long it'll take. I don't know. Well, take your time, Virgo. Take your time. And I think this person, this King of Wands, will be there for you all the way, every step of the way. All right, so really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. To be honest with you, this looks more like the work, business, and finances spreads I do. Perhaps this is about work, business, and finances for you guys, right? For one of you or both of you. Because these are all pentacle cards, but I'm not surprised because you are an earth sign, right? So perhaps you are in charge of what's going on, at least this week, right? There's definitely some kind of a collaboration, and it could be, see, we got both the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. It could be some money coming in, right? Perhaps you're getting a bonus at work. This is, by the way, something you've been waiting for. The Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That card, one of the interpretations of the Seven of Pentacles is the waiting, right? So this is you, or perhaps both of you waiting. Perhaps you were waiting so you could make deposits on a house or in an apartment, or perhaps you want to purchase something else, something big, something major. And since, like I said, we have both the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, perhaps the Page of Pentacles is just the down payment, the initial payment, right? And then the Knight of Pentacles simply represents the whole sum that you'll be paying off over an extended period of time. For others of you, one of you could be getting a job offer, right? Because those Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, and with the Page of Pentacles, those three cards could be a job offer or business opportunity offer, because the Three of Pentacles could be a card of collaboration, right? It's perhaps you guys are opening your own business together, right? Like for the time being, it'll be like a side gig, but at some point in the future, it may become your main source of income. And perhaps you were waiting for a business loan to get approved, and this week it gets approved, and now you can move forward with that. There's definitely some, I will definitely believe it has to do with money in some shape, fashion, or form. And this is something you've been waiting for. It's finally here, so now you can do what you always wanted to do. I hope that makes sense, because these are all pentacles: money, finances, real estate, right? Something you can purchase, something that's going to be around for a while. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Tower, we have the Nine of Swords, clarified by Death, we have Justice, clarified by the Five of Cups, and we also have the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra or any zodiac sign. And by the way, whatever their zodiac sign is, you're not taking them back. You're definitely not taking them back. There's nothing here for you. This spread is a huge mess. This spread is a huge mess. And I think this person, they are paying for what they did to you. I don't know exactly what they did to you, but it must have been awful, because this right here is just karma. Karma is coming back and biting them in the butt, like in a major way. Right, and they're going to make an attempt to get back together with you, but you're going to reject them flat out, right? So Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a rejection, and I think it's coming from you. Justice, it could be an apology coming from them. It's also the personal Libra card, but I think it's karma. It's karma, baby. The Five of Cups, clarifying justice, is a card of regrets, right? And I think they just went through something big, something major. And I don't know why they're coming back to you, but the Tower and the Death card, the Nine of Swords, I think something else happened to them. And perhaps they're looking for a rebound right now, or they feel miserable and they just need somebody by their side, or, something along those lines. But some big, fat destruction just happened in their life. Okay, so trust me, you don't want them back. And I think you already know that, because like I said, you're definitely rejecting them. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords, and we have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Well, this is a big red alert sign for you, Virgo. First of all, watch your wallet this week, alright? Second of all, if anybody wants you to sign something, make sure you give it to a lawyer first. Don't sign anything without checking with a lawyer or authorities. If somebody at work, for example, wants you to give them access to a file on the server, right? Make sure they've got proper authorization. Even if you gave them access to something before, still check for that authorization, because you're dealing with somebody who is up to no good, somebody who is trying to deceive you, somebody who is trying to steal from you. And it kind of looks like for some of you, they found your information somewhere, right? Because the Page of Swords, the first card I came out, it could be a card of somebody who is spying on someone, but in this case, perhaps they found your information online or dark web or what have you, and they may call you and say they're from your bank, or they may call you and say, give me your this information and that information, so we could prevent some kind of fraud. You get the idea. Be very extra careful with work, business, and finances this week, right? If somebody wants to do a business deal with you, they're probably stealing from you. The Seven of Swords in the middle is a card of a deception, cheater, a thief, right? The Magician on the bottom of the deck is not a bad card unless it is either surrounded by or clarified by particular cards, and Seven of Swords is definitely one of those particular cards. In this case, the Magician is a trickster, a liar, an illusionist, somebody who will try to manipulate you, to steal from you, right? And therefore, with the Two of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords, this is you closing off, not opening up, not sharing any information, not granting any access, holding onto your wallet. And the Ten of Swords, this is you shutting them down. Alright, so be very careful this week. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the World, we have the Fool, we have the Empress, and we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I can only think of one thing, and one thing only, Virgo, but I don't know if this is directly or indirectly related to you. Somebody here is getting pregnant. You or somebody you know, you could be becoming a grandma soon, or a mother, or an aunt, or godmother, or godfather, or something like that. I believe this spread talks about somebody finally getting pregnant. So I think this person has been trying for a while, right? Because I got three major arcana cards. The World, the first card that came out, is my happy end card, right? This is one chapter of one's life coming to an end, and a new, really happy chapter of that person's life is about to begin, right? The Fool is a new beginning, right? And the Empress right next to the deck is somebody who is expecting a baby, and the Page of Cups is probably that child, right? Because pages could be kids, and especially with the Empress in the same spread, yeah, that's what I think is happening. Again, I don't know, Virgo, if that's you or if it's somebody else, but that's what I see here, alright? And that's what I got for you, Virgo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.